Welcome. This time I will share my notes on Shai's We're Gonna Win stance. For a quick description, We're Gonna Win is an often overlooked stance toggle that provides the best protected CC spam and slows in the game, and allows the Shai to quickly buff allies or debuff enemies from a safe distance. There's a lot to cover, so please use the timestamps provided in the description below. Here I am just buffing a long line of people in BA. As I run past them, notice the green buff icons floating around their torso. This indicates that the buffs landed. You'll always want to be in actual full screen mode, as frames per second really matter here. As you can see, in windowed mode my ranged buffs don't land on everyone anymore. This stance is also useful for landing debuffs on targeted locations using your crosshair by aiming at the floor. As you can see here, I'm landing Delusive Light on the targeted location where my crosshair is aiming. Anyone that stands near that crosshair and doesn't forward guard or iframe it will receive the Delusive Light debuff, which gives them a dark brown hazy look around their character when it lands. To effectively do this, I would suggest disabling aim assist so that the red reticule doesn't appear as often and you can target just the floor. Here you can see me landing it from pretty far away. And you can catch people off guard with the invisible catch, or quick catch as I call it, to quickly stiffen people in a giant AoE that they can't even see. Before you rush out to go try this in PvE spots, please note that this only really benefits AP Shai in PvP, with one honorable mention of Upper Gyfin, since the bongo spam can help you tag more mobs before your party annihilates them. Still, this stance is very buggy and adds a lot to the Shai's kit, and so I don't recommend it for the faint of heart or new Shai players. Now I'll quickly go over how we get into this stance. You're going to want to drag that neon green icon called We're Gonna Win onto your quick slot, since we have to use this quick slot in order to get into this stance. This stance swap animation is really rigid and doesn't let you move, but we can cancel it with a few things. Our forward guard transition works, but you may notice that I sometimes weave extra inputs. We have to actually add an extra key because the inputs are so buggy. Here you'll notice I'm doing S and F and left mouse button just to ensure that it comes out. Just like in normal talent stance, when you're using this, you're going to want to be careful and avoid ever pressing the left mouse button without the shift key. To cancel the stance toggle, you can actually use any manual inputs for talent skills. Like if I was caught off guard, I can use Shift+F for super armor and an area of denial. Or here you could use the manual inputs for the buff sequence, which I cover in my other video for quick buff. Or for example, guitar inputs like Shift+Q, which I use here, followed by forward roll and Shift right mouse to extend the super armor. In fact, since we can weave our three instruments together and skip their slow start, and we can weave any of our quick slots into our dodges, we effectively have two bongo cooldowns, allowing us to summon super armor on demand. However, be wary of spamming one instrument for too long. As you can see here, I'm forced to throw my bongos away, which would get me killed. Instead, weaving instruments like this staves off being forced to ditch my instruments, so weave them often. When you're in the walking bongo animation for We're Gonna Win, you're actually fully protected with super armor. This actually replaces your guitar super armor walk from default stance. You actually don't have super armor when you're using the guitar. Tapping a movement key in the bongo walk animation every 1 second will prevent you from pulsing, which also lets you stay in this super armor as long as you want. Since we're on the subject of movement, I also must mention the Half-Twirl. The Half-Twirl is a regular twirl, or side left mouse button, except that you cancel it with a well-timed movement key, like here I'm using W to cancel these. This works on every throw of the Florang. A well-timed forward movement key will cancel the animation after the apex of the throw. Why this might be important, here I demonstrate a quick catch combo where I'm using the invisible or quick catch with my forest echo, and then quickly transitioning back to Florang to extend the combo. To perform the quick catch, or what I call the invisible catch, I recommend having your game in full screen, since more frames does help a beginner land this combo and do this trick. But also ensure that you have all your speed bonuses available to you, like your stone effect, your speed buff, and forward roll and shift direction all provide speed bonuses that stack and to let you more easily perform this very time-sensitive transition from forest echo into twirl so that you can land the extension. So first you want to get yourself comfortable with weaving your bongo into your roll and your dodges, because here is a safe place for you to stay in until you're ready. When you're ready, press Shift F and then immediately cancel into a half twirl and then extend with a quick RMB. Here it is one more time but slowed down so that you can really see the inputs. Shift F for forest echoes, half twirl, forward key to cancel the twirl, quick separated tap of left mouse then right mouse to extend the stiffen from the forest echo. That's how you do the invisible catch, or the tricky part. The rest is just extending the combo and finishing it up for more damage. If you notice here, I'm not letting the second throw of RMB finish. This is because the first 2 stiffens are from the bongo and the first RMB throw. To be extended into a longer CC, I cancel the second throw using Eat This. Here it is one more time, slowed down. And here's what it looks like when I use it in a real fight, and I'm doing it really fast. Notice that I extend the Forest Echo Stiffen with Shift left mouse for a stun from Earth Tremble. I do this to give myself time to get closer, and because Earth Tremble has more reach. Lastly, I'll leave you with the duel against an Awakening Ninja friend to help you see how I use my movement and cancels in this stance in a real fight. I got caught there because of a common mistake. When you're fighting a grab class, you don't want to get close enough to get grabbed, but this also means you have to spam your dodges on their cooldown. Don't let those 2 fights fool you though. This is very hard to do. My kill death ratio against somebody like Flash Cuts, who's very practiced at Awakened Ninja, I shoot for a 1 kill death ratio, neutral. It's just not being negative is a good thing. It took me a month of practice after finding this trick to actually start using it in a fight. So doing it on dummies is one thing, and doing it in a real fight with your trigger finger ready is another. But they're fun fights, and it's why I chose to play AP Shai, is because I don't want to be in a wheelchair class. I like to earn my wins. So if that's something that interests you, give this a try, and leave a comment, ask any questions, and I'll be happy to answer you. Did this seem interesting to you? Did it seem plausible, feasible, fun? Let me know. Until next time, thanks for watching.